Welcome to Miller's Monsters. I'm Mr. Beelzebub. Right here is Count Luna getting a treat. Behind me is Edgar P. the Scully. And we're going to talk about Kill Game, a 2018 horror movie that I saw on Screambox. And you can also get it for free on Freevee. Not sure what that is. I haven't tried that one yet. And Tubi, which you hear me say a lot about Tubi. But before we get into the movie, please hit the like button, ring the bell, hit subscribe, set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss anything else upcoming on this channel, and tell your friends to subscribe and like us. And I thank you in advance for that. Okay, so Kill Game 2018, directed by Robert Mearns, written by Robert Mearns, and starring Joe Adler, Pearson Fode, and Laura Ashley Samuels. And basically the story is you have this group of 5 former high school students that like to play pranks on everybody. And as you go through the movie, you see different pranks they played on people, and those people are now grown up in the movie, and you see what they're doing. And at one point, their pranks went too far, and they ended up killing somebody. And they covered it up back 5 years earlier. They covered up the murder, and one of the members moved out of town, and all of a sudden, 5 years later, they're starting to die one by one, and they all come back for a funeral for one of the people. And then strange things start happening to them, and then they start dying one by one in different ways portrayed on the screen. And I'm going to do this spoiler free just because I don't want to ruin it for people. But it's an interesting film. And then by the end, we don't know who the killer is going to be, because, they pointed the finger at everybody in the movie practically. And, of course, we don't get really any payoff with this movie because, I can't tell you who the killer was, okay? Not that I don't want to. The fact is, I don't know. I watched the movie. I thought I had it figured out a few times, and I just don't know. So if you do watch the movie or have seen the movie, I'd like to hear your interpretation of the ending. But the ending left me kind of disappointed. That it'd be nice if they teased another one, or had some twist like Scream did, and they just didn't pay off at the end. And that's the big problem with this movie, is I didn't know if it had an identity. I mentioned Scream already, okay? I don't know if it wanted to be a Scream movie, because you got a killer in a ghost garb like I wear when I wear my makeup, and a mask, okay? So that could be Halloween, that could be Friday the 13th, Scream, whatever, any other movie to that effect, slowly killing people one by one. Then it didn't know if it wanted to be like a Saw movie, and it had creative deaths. And I almost thought of my medieval torture devices that I've been doing on here. I thought it would go that route, but it veered away from that, and there was one in there that really reminded me of it. But there was even one death scene that I couldn't even figure out what was trying to be accomplished, how it would kill somebody, and if it would even work. Not that I go to the movies or watch a movie for reality. I go to those to escape reality, so I watch a lot of movies nowadays, but it just didn't seem feasible. So the movie lacked an identity. The acting is good, okay. I don't know any of the people that were in here, nor do I have to enjoy a movie. But, it was fine. A little overacting at times. The screaming, high tension, where, they're supposed to be frightened and all that, seemed a little forced at times. The best part of the movie, and there's not enough of it in the movie, is the gore effects. you know, there was some pretty good gore in this movie, very briefly shown in this movie, and you know, not enough of it for my liking. And then you know, finally, you know, about this movie, it's, for me, it was edited kind of choppy. You know, you do one scene, then we're flashing to a dream sequence, then we're flashing to a flashback, okay, then we're back to modern, and then all of a sudden another dream sequence over here, over there, and you know, it seemed like bits and pieces, and then there was a lot of the story that they didn't even develop to get the answer. They just, boom, the answer was right there. Like when the police get involved, you know, their first line of questioning is this, you know, seems like somebody from the high school is killing everybody. Did you guys prank somebody? So they're asking those questions already. We don't know how they got there. So I don't know if this was well known that these guys were pranksters by the police when they were in high school or not, because, you know, it's just bam, here, there you go, there's that answer. And then they, you know, then they bring in, we don't know why the one person, Beth, she's called, came back. She didn't come back for the funeral. All of a sudden she's back, you know, in town. And then there's this twin brother of the person that got killed that shows up in the town, for, you know, for the hell of it, I guess. But you know, it lacked identity, it lacked a focus, and it lacked an ending, to be honest. So I give it a 2.5 out of 5. You can watch it on Screenbox if you have Screenbox, or you can just go to Freevee, whatever that is. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I have tried Tubi, and it's on Tubi, and you know how much I love Tubi. So it's definitely a watchable movie. It wasn't horrible at all. I've seen much worse. It's something I'll watch one time and then probably never watch again. So that's why it's good, you know, we have these Tubis and Freevee and that we can go watch all these movies for free, at least to try them. Get out of the food. You're always in the food. Okay? I don't pet you enough, they say. So I'm going to pet you now, as I ask everyone out there to hit the like button, ring the bell, hit the subscribe button, set yourself up for notifications so you don't miss Count Luna feeding her face. Yes, you won't want to miss that, huh? You can't miss that, because she's doing it all the time. Anyways, tell your friends to like and subscribe also. Thank you in advance, and I will talk to you later. Yes, you're a good girl. You're doing all right. You don't want to give me kisses now? You're mad. There we go.